Hey, what's up, guys? Doing a little recording. Gotta set up my trading view. Gotta set up my indicator. So I gotta do some coding. And I'll probably listen to some music. So anyway, this isn't financial advice, so take it with a grain of salt. Start off with, I'm going to get my symbols. I already have them. Got NQ. I'm right here. And so that one's trash. And I'm gonna add gold. That's GC. Thank you. So there's that. So we got a trading view. Kind of looks like that. Horizontal line. That'll be marking highs and lows. We also have vertical lines. I kind of mark it so I can find it on a lower time frame when I backtest, and I'll also use it to try to pinpoint where I'm starting to see my moves. Parallel channel will be like this, kind of like a trend line, but I want to watch the highs and the lows of the channel. No, that's when it starts to get pretty choppy. So we these are the Fibonacci's. I don't really use them as much anymore, but if you were, some people will mark a high to low. They'll try to figure out where the 0.5 or the 618 is. So most people's settings are like this. You have the 0, you have the 1. So 1 second. Clear that off. So it'll look like this. So if we're underneath the 618 and the 0.5 or the 50, we're going to look to go lower. If you're above the 618, we're going to look to go to the 1. So that's kind of how that works. The rest of this stuff, I'm not really into. I'm not really sure how it works, so I don't really pay attention to it. We got chart patterns, Elliott waves, cycles. I don't really use that Elliott wave. So I'm not going to pay attention to that. We got drawing tools, the paintbrush. I'll circle some stuff, kind of talk about what it is, what I'm looking at. We got the arrow marker I marked. So like we see, we're in an uptrend. So I'll distinguish that we're in an uptrend. Or I'll have to look for a lower time frame. So like right here, this will be, I'll show you that we're in a downtrend, just for an example. We have the rectangle tool. If we're in a choppy zone like right here, I would mark it. I'd wait for the retest, and then we have the explosion to the upside. So kind of just like mark it out. The circle, kind of the same thing. Instead of using the draw tool, I'll most likely use that. Actually, I'm going to take that the circle off. The brush, I'll just use the circle tool. It looks better. We got the text. Kind of mark stuff. I like marking stuff, making it look decent. So I got all those, so I'm going to turn that off. So this is what it's going to look like at first. You got the so I like dark mode. This is too bright for me. I like it pitch black kind of. So start off with, we're gonna hide that. So this isn't live data. This is the free stuff. I haven't started yet. I gotta wait a little bit. But anyway, we're going to hop to the daily. I'm gonna clear everything off. This is how I set it up. Put this stuff up. I don't need it today. So to start off with, we're going to double click on the candles. It's going to bring up the candle colors. So the first thing I like to do is change the colors for its psychological stuff. So for instance, you see a green light, and what do you do when you set out or see a green light? You go. And then when you see a red light, you stop. So that's what your mind's used to seeing. So I try to change these. I usually do click on it. I like to find something neutral in my perspective. Some of the people you see on TikTok, they like follow like certain people, certain trends. You'll see people use lightning. So probably here's mine. So turn that white. I'm gonna do borders white, wicks white. I'm gonna change this to blue. It's like a baby blue. But so blue's my favorite color, so price is going up. Positive. My neutral color is white. So when price is going down, I see white candles. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little grayer. That's gonna make me think it's blue. Maybe turn gray. So makes me want to stay out a little bit longer. Use settlement as close on daily. Adjust for contracts. I'm not actually sure what that means. Back adjustment is the ability to adjust the previous contract. You can remove the rule. Gap due to price difference or different contracts. Contracts to the next. Adjusted, which is calculated a difference between the close of the new and the old contracts nearest daily bar to the switch point. Have no clue. Don't know, so don't change it, I guess. My time zone um, is New York because I'm on the East Coast. But even if you're not on the East Coast, still change it to it so you can see the time. So logo, title, that eliminates this. You do. I like instead of the name, I like the symbol and name. All right. We'll just do. I'll do symbol so I know I'm trading NQ. That's what I like to trade anyway. Chart value. That's open high, closed low. Turn that off. I turn that off. Volume. I like to make sure there's a lot of people trading. There's a lot of volume going into the market, so that's good. If it's lower, I like to try to stay out. As you see, it's at like 400. We're at 400K to like 660. So that's good trading volume. So on this low trading, we had 42K. So not really good. Not a lot of volume. As you see, the candle is pretty small, but so low volume days don't trade. It's like a roll. So low volume don't trade. Try to have it like 400 to 600K worth of trading volume. That's contracts going in and out. Not really sure what that means. Input background. Don't even think. Oh, that makes it see through or not. Alright, so that's that. So symbols are done, status lines done, currency always visible with mouse over. I keep that the same. I don't check that because I like to zoom in pretty close. Depends on the time frame. Scale placement, auto. That is this right here. So if you don't like it on that, you can switch to the other side. Most of the time it's on the right, so might as well leave it on auto. No overlap. So if I want to say, and that's where price is. See where price is at 28,404. If I move this bar down, see, it won't overlap. It'll show me where my line is and where price is. So I like that. So if I'm like, click on here and I want to enter at my 404 and price is only at 397, I'm not getting in until after it passes that. And I have to wait for confirmation and some other stuff. So I like no overlap. The plus buttons, that's these. This is where you can get into the market fast, or you can press Shift S. That lets you pick how many contracts you want to get. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, see? If I want to right click, I can buy or sell, set up my order. So that makes it a lot easier and quicker for me. Countdown to close. The market's not open, but I can show you. So the futures, or I trade futures, but this is crypto's open 24/7, 365. So some what everybody knows is Bitcoin. So we'll just look at Bitcoin. So that would say 22 hours. This candle will close. So it just started. So that makes it pretty nice to know when, if I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, it lets me know how much time is left for the next candle to print, or until that one closes. So if I'm doing something else, have another tab open, I can see that I'm on Bitcoin, watching Bitcoin. That shows the line. Probably going to change it to white. Price, percentage value. So this lets me know the time. This lets me know Bitcoin's down 11.49 since it's been open. So that's good. High and low. This lets me know the low of the day and the high of the day. And it can also put a line out for me too. But I don't really care what the high or the low was. The bid or ask. That's right there. It's like literally like pennies away. So it's not going to be, the spread's not going to be crazy. The day of the week label, that's down here at the bottom where it says Wednesday, May. We're going to switch this 12-hour. So 9/12 instead of 21/12. A little easier to read for people that can't read military time. So we're at Q3. I just like to see what day it is. So I like to know if it's Monday, what the year is. So I'm going to use the standard 9/29. So this is what it's looking like so far. We got the candles done. We have, like I said, blue going up. So that means it's bullish. White is going down. So back to making my canvas. We're all artists. So solid. Like I said, I like black. I want that as dark as I can. So don't need that. I don't want black. I don't need vertical or horizontal or crosshairs. So I can see where, so you guys can technically see where my mouse is. Makes it nice, easy to find. So we got watermark. If it's replay, you're going to know I'm replaying it. Description. I'll let you see that one daily Bitcoin. You want to make it. I want to make it 20% because I don't really care if it's there or not. Maybe 22. Okay, well, this sums up this video for now. I'll come back later. We'll finish setting this up. And you guys take care.